We have on the line Nico Haupt, and he's going to be giving us a report as of March 10th, 2008. So take it away, Nico.
Yeah, this is already part 2. I gave some personal updates. I said we should not talk about the rice apple pie op anymore. It's turned to psyop. We don't want to have psyops from our closest women any longer connected to us. So let's skip that point. So Duffy right now is continuing doing art. We got sabotage here for months. He's doing great stuff. A lot of crossover creationism, like springs, chair construction. He's walking around. He started taping again. So on the spot about the best of, I will hopefully bring in an update this night. I think electricity will be fine because it is paid at 3RR, which means third floor middle or something. It could also belong to no owner, by the way. Kate is shutting us down. It should be still electricity. What else is new? As I said, Ryan is not around. We don't know why he's checking out so often on us. He might relocate all to 5, but Ryan has a little bit grow up. He has to grow up. Once he's growing up again, can do on a cool thing like R&N stuff again. Still work on the cover version of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Oh yeah, very important today.
Nico, hang on. I want to, for the background as I'm streaming this in or making the show, I'm on 9/11 censored. Now, where is the actual site to send you food? Point it to me so I can put it up on the screen.
Well, I put you aside for one thing. Sorry about that. I said all addresses in the last video, 9M censored at YouTube. Okay? I can't figure out right now which is the best or cheapest restaurant. I just know we all three hungry still.
Okay, hang on. I've got
and I'm saying
Nico, right
what
now.
What we're doing, they should
Nico,
offer a better political concept. 98% of the Orange don't do anything.
Nico, listen, I just want to set up the shot. So give me what to put in the background. I'm setting up the shot.
Because I'm really exhausted by myself. Just finish up the updates. Very important no-brainer news is that former no-brainer justice petitioner backing up completely now from Gang 619 and the we still call Coffin Man op. So the self-suicidal and the anti-porn attitude. She's speaking out on all that, though she is still against porn, but not understanding what the concept of porn means. It is completely different from pornation, transgression, exploitation. But she's figuring out that gang has used her, and there's a lot of interesting talk. But everyone should go to Justice Petitioner and check the last 2 updates, so we maybe have that under control soon. Politically, as I said, people are still from the audience not outspoken against Alex Jones, Prison Planet, Date Ray Griffin, the We Are Change nonsense people. We might have been able to divert We Are Change here in New York City. The soft no-planers start backing up from Luke. Luke didn't show up on Saturday, though there are some new We Are Change New York videos. We still want to go to ground zero. We want to educate people over videos. 90 fake evidence will not go away. I'm a little bit grumpy with postal registration. Didn't get back to me. He's still doing great, but he thinks I'm psychologically corrupted by Paula Gloria. I completely disagree with that. I would either say it's the other way around. And if you would just analyze the situation, more frustrating is still the mother complex op. So, and I hope we get that fixed. Please warn us in advance if you ever send apple pie again, so that we can share it here correctly and not secretly or in a bullshit sub. So that's my last word on the rice or apple pie sub. Now, are we suckers? Do we don't want to make money at all? No. I want to make money. I had money, and I was working here for money. That means we sure want to turn this into business more. We want to sell all this stuff here in the building on Craigslist via video. So if everyone want to donate or about that, happy to pick up stuff here. We even give up stuff for free, like kitchen stuff. People can come in with donation, $10 bucks, whatever. We take everything, $1 bucks. They can work on their own PayPal system with you together.
Fuck a fat man for nothing.
I would fuck a fat man for nothing, okay? So maybe you guys finally get your creativity, female intuition, and don't tell us to suckers who take money. make money. We got sabotaged by Dominique. We made money. I came in with $300. I'm on $0. I made $44 in fucking 6 weeks because he sabotaged me to make more. And that is the final update from Nico and the Pro at 112. Thanks so much, Paula,
Okay,
for your
I got
support.
it. I got it. I understand.
Duffy might call in if he has a moment or not, because he's still thirsty, didn't have any breakfast, and we will reduce the cynical.
Okay, put Duffy. Put him on the line now, okay? Put
Once
Duffy.
you understand what's really going on in this world at 112, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Well, most important update is we can also make our own money soon, and then don't need these kind of donations anymore, because they obviously cannot be organized anywhere from you guys outside. Okay? And so please use MapQuest from now on if you cannot find restaurants or Google Maps. Very simple. Everyone does it. Yeah?
Okay.
So I have to go now. I have to find some border. I have to find some food. Maybe the Domino's pizza comes or not. Please get in touch with Alpha Niggers and ask them to be more than happy to accept the pizza pile now.
Alpha Niggas is 3 people. That's what he told me. He, she.
Yeah, I don't care if he's 3 people. I'm fucking real fucking hundreds of circle puppets.
But he's
So
never
I have
get.
to go now. I'm very angry. I didn't eat the whole night.
Okay, put Duffy on.
The transgression here is real. There's no fucking nothing acted. Just sometimes in the rehearsal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So, there we have it. The update. I can see why you don't see no airplanes coming into the World Trade Center, Alan. I mean, look what you have to embrace then. You have to get involved in all
He
this.
makes an apple pie seem as important as 9/11. It just is.
Have a seat and make a discussion on this.
I'm just saying it's the level. I mean, I think he has a lot of good information, but he has to sort of temper it with levels of importance.
You know, 9/11 aside, though, Victor Taplin told me that there are thousands of evictions that the judges are told not to act on, or we would have thousands of people homeless in the streets. So he's just illustrating. So he's just illustrating very dramatically, because that's how he is. He's a dramatic artist. A very real problem.
Wait, what was the problem?
People are being thrown out of their homes.
What's the problem with Nico, though?
Oh, he's living in this, I call it the 9/11 flop house, the no-planer flop house on Warren Street. And the building itself, I think, sold for $13 million, and then it flipped again for $18, and now it's up to $22 million, and it still stays in the same ratty condition. It's just a stone throw away from City Hall, so it's valuable.
Who owns the building?
I don't know. I don't know who owns YouTube. I don't know, and that's why. Why the exciting thing is for me is binary economics, because we had Robert Ashford and capital ownership. People are afraid to talk about it. It's an embarrassing.
Shakespeare. He was a guest on Harold's show.
What did you think of him?
He seemed very intelligent. We should interview him.
It seems Robert Ashford and him are in disagreement over the interest thing, that Rodney Shakespeare has embraced an Islamic model of no interest.
Well, I don't understand interest. Can you explain it to me? If I have a
Well,
student loan, if I have a student loan that the government manufactured the money, then they're charging me interest on the money they fabricated. So they're, like, in a way, doubling money that doesn't exist.
You know what's interesting about your question is it seems as though people ask about things that concern them.
Well, I think so.
So you're concerned now about the interest on a student loan because that concerns you, because you're not being evicted from your apartment like Nico is.
People are always, what concerns you, Paula?
I see all of this is related, so I'm concerned about all of it. I have a bigger rent to pay than you do, so I have a bigger stress on that.
Well, you own this place, though.
Theoretically, but in actuality, people who own shares of stock have been gypped. So I've heard old ladies thrown out on the street with $2 million co-ops.
Really?
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
My mother wants to rent this place in June.
Well, you know, theoretically I can't do that. There's another thing we should tell all the world about if you really own something, couldn't you allow somebody to stay in your place? You can't. You've got a board hanging over it and making these decisions. So that's just a model. But now, as far as interest, I'm going to have Robert Ashford next Sunday at 3 o'clock.
We're on the phone?
Talk about, yeah, we're going to be having this ongoing stream because it was very successful yesterday. And I think he was excited to have somebody like Blasting Caps. Yeah. And maybe we could get like an event with Christine Ebersole on binary economics.
That's a good idea. Now
you know, to put some solutions
Christine
on the
Ebersole,
table.
Robert Ashford,
yeah.
Melanie Klein.
And then,
you know
and then we can say we have some of the
we
worst
should meet
problems.
Melanie Klein this
And
Sunday.
I would like to talk about TV fakery. I would like to say
as
some
soon
of
as
some
it's
of our
proven, we can talk about it.
Well, we will prove it there. We will put it up, and we can take a show of hands.
It still hasn't been proven, TV fakery.
But who proves, Alan? Who is the definitive authority?
When you can convince me, that
you're
there
the
were
you're
no
the ultimate
planes,
authority.
I will then stand up for you
What
and
I'm
say,
gonna,
look,
what I'm
there
going
are
to
no
say
planes,
is,
but I have
I'm
not
gonna,
seen
I'm
evidence
I'm going to propose
that there have not been planes.
Do you know, I have my brother and 2 viewers say, is Alan just pretending?
What, your brother
I
believes
thought
in
he was rather intelligent.
Your brother believes in TV fakery?
He even
I
said,
thought he was rather intelligent.
He even said that when he went to see my mother, right after he saw that stream, which was a very intense stream, if you want to show your family, to get them interested in helping you do what you're doing, that wouldn't have been what I had wanted him to see. Because, you know, I'm sweating bullets on it, and you've got Web Fairy and you, and so he went over to see my mom that day, and somehow 9/11 got brought up. And he didn't say what he'd just seen. And you know what my mother said?
What?
My mother, ladies and gentlemen, said that on 9/11, she said it was like watching a cartoon. But that my mother didn't say anything
But
to
what
other
did that
people.
mean?
Let me finish. Because
Okay,
this
go ahead,
this is
go
my
ahead.
mom, my 80-something-year-old mom.
80 years old, your mother?
Yes. And so my mother said that out of respect for the people that died and the tragedy of the event, she didn't share that her first hit was it was like watching a cartoon.
So maybe 9/11
That's my
runs
mother.
in the family.
Now, my brother didn't say what he just saw on the stream.
Okay.
But I know my mom gives me Violence and the Sacred. She gives me...
No, your mother's a very
She's-
smart person.
And we were not brought up with a lot of television. My mother reads a lot. She was a law librarian. She introduced us to a lot of concepts. So we weren't like those liberals that weren't allowed to watch TV because, you know, we were filled with horrors about, you know, the hidden persuaders and mind control and things like that. It's just that there wasn't that much room. She used to make doll houses and make little puppets, and she spent a lot of time with 4 children. I had a really good mom. So today, when you've got this, another reason I'm interested in the binary economics model is when women can't be with their children because they're slaving away to try to pay the rent and the electricity and things. And all of my life, I was always having these fears too. Even when I had $5 million, it was never enough money. It's never enough for security. And yet, you know, my hat's off to those people who are mothers and who do take care of children and do help them to guide them into see reality. So any disappointment Nico Haupt may have had for me not being a creative female, I kind of got it. The penny dropped at the end, and when he was explaining, you know, what he was going through, they're kind of doing this squatter holdout thing, where I think it would take the marshal to come in, but sometimes they do out-of-court settlements, because I think Dominic was being given $90,000 to get everybody out of the building.
Who's Dominic?
He's the super there.
Who owns the building?
I don't know who owns the building, but I know it's big money involved, and I do know that they have these under-the-table cash agreements, and that squatters, you know, rather than have some kind of dramatic spectacle, which this could become because it illustrates a big problem that's happening throughout the city, that there has been very poor planning, and you now have really acute homelessness. And people who are buying buildings, they do it because it seems to be the most secure investment. Guess what websites are being taken down off YouTube now? Business websites, websites talking about the markets and what's going on with, you know, the trading. These are older, kind of porky guys, you know, no sex, no porno, no copyright. Why are those sites going down? And yet, that's what I found out in the last week. Those have been going down. So Nico, Haupt, 9/11 Truth, no planes, it's all illustrating a much bigger problem. So that's what I'm saying to you. And that's why I'm saying when I found out that my mother said it was like watching a cartoon, she's a person who, you know, she's studying Greek now in her older age, and she's doing the classics. And that was the hit that she got. She doesn't spend a lot of time on TV. Her reality is not shaped by TV. And she spent enough time with us that she could give us some of that. And my brother had enough good sense not to say that this is what he saw on Paula's stream, because that wasn't what it was about either. As a good mother, she has told me, forgive the guys who do 911, who did 911. That's what her advice was to me. Any final comments?
Well, are you saying your mother thinks that 9/11 was also an inside job? Are you saying that?
No, I'm saying my mom, as just sort of a woman's instinct to protect her children or to do what mothers do, they have certain hits off things. They have certain gut reactions.
Well, is she saying 9/11? You just ask her outright. Just not now. Maybe you don't know.
You're going to do that to an 82-year-old woman?
Wait,
This isn't a YouTube viewership that you can abuse.
No, it's either ask me, does she think...
I mean, you're not even sitting in front of the camera yourself.
Laying down in the sun, it feels good.
I know it feels good in the sun.
Maybe we should
Sunlight
do a show
therapy.
laying down in the sun.
Well, I talk to people about sunlight therapy, for sure.
And that guy
They can't hear what you're saying.
That
over
guy
there.
we met who gazes at the sun.
Yes. I know. Somebody also has said, Paula, are you a sun gazer or not? Come out and say whether you're a sun gazer. So I don't know what the deal is on that, but I know that there's some psychological operations going on saying that it's paganism, that people, you know, the big Illuminati that are at the top of everything are sun worshippers. So then you get that kind of flack.
The sun was
You know,
the original worshiping thing.
well, come in front and say it. Say it as a... I know you don't want to do it.
No, I do. I just like
Thank
laying
you.
in the sun.
I know. Well,
Can I lay in the sun?
let's just finish up.
All right, we'll finish up.
finish
It's
it.
been lovely to be down the rabbit hole with you.
Okay. So talk about sun worship and paganism and Judaism and the sacrifice of Abraham, or wherever you want to take it.
Well, when the gods were originally brought to be outside of people, people looked to the sky and to the earth to worship something outside themselves, and the earth was traditionally the sky god. The earth was the mother god. The heavens were the sky god, and they come together to create life on earth. So I think it was Alan Watts who says we went from
I don't know. You're so soft now.
spirit to spirits to gods to God. So we kept moving away from ourselves and worshiping something further and further away. And then we finally got to the stars, and we really... Actually, Michio Kushi makes a
This
reference
is sort of
to that.
boring. I was into something exciting.
Okay, well, it's boring then.
No,
I'm
no,
just going to
what
go lay
no,
down.
No. What I'm saying is, I know it. I think the New Age can be new and exciting, but a lot of people feel that it's just distracted people, taking them off onto a rut, and they don't really get involved.
Okay.
Well, don't you want a dialogue on that?
On what? Which part? Well, ask me a question.
Well, I was saying sun worship has been claimed by some people to be what the Illuminati, the hidden people behind the scenes, the ones doing 9/11, planes or no planes, you know the buildings
Forget
came
the
down.
word worship. I'm sounding like Nico. Forget the word worship.
Well, sit down and talk about it. Come on.
I really want to lay down in the sun and worship it. Paula, but you don't believe that.
You just want to feel good.
Yeah. You don't believe
Make a
that.
final
Why are you
statement.
asking a question you don't even believe?
I just wanted to see if I could have somebody sort of seconding it, that I wasn't avoiding saying whether I was a sun worshiper for any reason whatsoever except over work. I'm spending hours on this blog, and then I was told my YouTube site would be taken down. So
Why?
what does sun
Why would
worshiping,
your
sun,
YouTube-
sun gazing?
Why
not
would
worship-
your YouTube site be taken down?
Almost every single vigorous YouTube site that uses the no planes gets taken down.
Like who?
Like Ozzy bin Oswald has been taken down. I don't know the exact names. A guy named Joe Crane has been taken down. He was just. Do you want the names and the list?
No, I just didn't know how many.
I mean, actually,
how many.
I was thinking we should get everybody who's taken them down and put them in one central space and give the history. When they were taken down, what the circumstances were. Look at 41 Music, who said he thought you were a smart guy and couldn't believe you didn't see the planes.
I did see the plane.
See the lack of planes.
I didn't see the lack of planes.
He was saying he got a death threat from somebody.
For what?
For these videos, Alan.
All right, are you asking me a question?
Down. Sun worship.
Okay.
Do you think that's an evil thing?
Why are you asking me a question you don't even believe?
What would a Jewish rabbi say?
Stop, I don't care.
Well, do you think that you are having no conditioning from your past? Or has it been
Are you asking me about sun worship? I think the sun is a very healing element, and people should be in the sun and exposed to it as opposed to fluorescent lights. You know, can't help but falling into like a Nico impression. Except for the lights. No, I'm only kidding. The sun. The sun is the most healing element that we have around us and should be used.
But do you think that there's some rabbis that would disagree with that? They would say
that's
co-opting their authority?
No. What does that have to do with anything?
But I don't think you hang around synagogues very much.
So why are you asking me those questions? I gotta go.
But out of respect for your background, because people.
What is my background?
Because people do take it into account.
I don't have a background.
People have said
I don't have a background.
You don't have a background. Okay, so there he is. I think that's about it. We're going to call this a wrap. So thank you very much. You got the whole thing. The penny drop for me. Nico Haupt said we as women should be more creative to help what's going on, and I take that responsibility. So I'm Paula Gloria. Over and out. So I guess the question is, will YouTube let us keep this up?
Are you screaming?
Yes.
Paula?
How are you?
Are you torturing Alan?
Yes, she is.
Poor Alan. I'll have to come over and pull his pants back.
Thank you, Hella.
I gotta get you.
Are you doing sun therapy in sensitive areas?
Yeah.
I'm doing sun. Did you show that on YouTube, Paula?
Yeah.
Don't, Paula. Paula.
Paula, let me see if I can get you on this and I can put you in.
Paula, can you take that off of YouTube? I don't want that up. I'll sue you.
Who are you gonna sue?
You'll get the girls watching.
You get the girls, right?
I know. Okay. How are you, Hella?
I'm good. I have my day off. I had a very good week.
Of what?
And
of making money?
Oh, yeah, making clients happy and the money flows.
Yes.
You know that.
Right.
Almost.
You love what you do?
What do I do?
I thought you interview people.
Yeah, but I haven't made any money for that yet.
Well, did Paula show you that little New Yorker cartoon?
Hella, let me call you right back so I can roll you in, okay?
Yeah. Oh, roll me in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hang on.
No.
Can you take that camera off me, Paula?
Okay, I'll take it off.
Now.
Well, I want to get.
And don't put that up on YouTube, okay?
I'm putting it up on YouTube.
Paula.
Come on.
No.
It's really cute.
I don't like it, Paula.
Oh, here we are.
Paula, please. Edit that out. Would you please? Paula.
Shh. Come on,
Would you edit that out?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear? Yeah. Oh, you're not very loud. Hello?
Paula, please edit
Oh, let
that
me see. Hang on. Just give me a chance here, Alan.
Edit it out.
Hang on.
This is the Dickerson's hour.
Hang on. Okay, there, I've got you, Helen, now. Good. Now let me make you big. Okay, let me. Oh, there you are. You're big. Can you see you in the stream now?
Yeah, there's something on my teeth though.
Okay, we'll fix this teeth stuff. Now let's give Alan some good advice here. Oh, shoot.
Well, maybe he doesn't need any advice.
Thank you. Are you being Skyped there?
Yes. Isn't that great?
I'm being Skyped.
It looks really good.
I have to close something here.
It's,
I'm frozen, huh?
No, this jerked out because Alan turned it around.
I wanted to sunbathe and pee.
This camera has nothing to do with it.
I think somebody's calling you.
No, nobody's calling me. I'm just trying to get this thing plugged in.
Anyway, you look good, Hella.
Yeah, I'm about ready to take my morning constitutional.
Where do you walk? Where do you go?
I go into the Tilden Park, Berkeley Hills, but I have to walk over and see if the New York Times had a fashion insert. They do a good March special.
You should come and open
And
a
I was
business
going to
in
look on
New
the
York.
internet, but I didn't want to click off the show. I have to show you something.
Don't get naked for us.
Don't get naked for us. I thought you were a free person.
I'm not. Okay?
I'm kind of an exhibitionist, actually.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, nice, Hella.
This is like a is it 20s or 30s? It's not my best, but
Oh.
The color's
it's a beautiful
not,
red felt.
It's not your color on the internet. The color's distorted. It's too lively, bright for you on the internet.
Oh, it's very striking.
Oh, Hella.
It's not the correct shape.
Well, I think when it goes on camera, it distorts the color.
Say, Hella, what did you think of my my nice tulips? Or I mean daffodils.
Oh, I loved it. I loved them. I told Jen about it, and that made her happy.
Oh, wow. So you heard the whole show?
Well, I sent you an email that the sound went off and on a little bit.
Oh.
It could. I don't know if it had anything to do with the Dickerson's vibrations, but.
When did you log on?
Oh, about 9 o'clock.
Oh, really? So you've seen the whole works?
Well, no, I really didn't hear it all.
You probably
it
heard
stopped
Harold?
and started. I pressed refresh, but
Oh.
you know, I'm kind of unwinding today, so I'm just casually listening as I'm doing things.
Uh-huh.
I heard Harold a little bit.
Well, you look really good, Hella.
Oh, this is my casual wear.
That's great.
Anyway, how's the weather there?
It's still cold.
It's
Gosh,
still
it's
cold.
perfect here.
Is
It's
it?
perfect?
What's the weather there?
Gosh, it's perfect.
You know, I want to do some new videos, and I have somebody that's going to do a website,
Can you-
additional stuff for me in the website.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, so
Not-
I can
not
click
true.
on.
Not truthsleuth. Not truthsleuth.
Oh, no, this is somebody that works with Mimi. It's a mom who works from her home a lot.
Oh, that's wonderful, Hella.
Yeah, so it'd be a double good cause.
Right, right, right.
But I'm anxious to learn how to tape. You know,
Can you go to
our
Daddy's?
dad is so sad that he can't make videos.
Can you go to Daddy's and I can help you do it from there?
That's what I told him. I'm
Oh,
getting
God.
terrible feedback.
That you know
I'm gonna
why?
try something here.
You have to turn the sound.
Oh,
Yeah, that
it's
would
like
be-
those people.
Perfect.
It's like those people that call into radios.
Right, exactly. Perfect. Oh, Hella, I would be so glad if you went to Daddy's, and I'll put a lot of energy into it from here.
When do you want to do it?
ASAP. I'm really on
Okay.
it. I really want his story. And yours too.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Well, we'll try it today then.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Okay. I'll see if it's my camera that's no good here, but we'll figure it out.
Well, I left him the good camera because, you know, he's older and So bring
Yeah, no, I know.
bring yours over, and after we do a show with his that I know works, then we'll try yours later just to troubleshoot it, and you'll find that your skills will improve as you just keep doing it, you know, again and again.
Expecting somebody.
Is that good?
Let's take that call.
Yeah. Alan's up and at it. I have about 3 minutes
Okay, go to the back elevator, okay?
Wow.
Let's see. What's new in 3 minutes?
Did you hear that about what I said about George? With Jen?
No, that's what I couldn't hear. It was going off and on.
Oh, that's too bad, because that was a really interesting part. What George said was that on the day of 9/11, when Jen saw the television, she made the comment, and this was just yesterday or the day before, after he saw my stream, Jen said it was like looking at a cartoon. That's what she just spontaneously said. And she didn't want to tell people that because she didn't want to hurt people who have been so shocked because of the trauma and all of the death.
Yeah.
I'm good. I want you.
And I attributed that to the fact that we didn't grow up with much of a TV reality, but we didn't have that scariness against it. Remember, there were some Berkeley families that absolutely were not allowed to have a TV. We weren't
My
like
old
that.
boyfriend's mother.
What does the headline?
And then the parents became obsessed.
What's that say? Fashion sees
Its shadow.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I can't wait to read it. I think it might be shadow side. All the black coming back.
Oh, that's been around for a long time. You're gonna love to interview this guy.
Well, no, but a different version. When a cold wind blows, designers reach for the cover of Myth, the comfort of romance. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Well, I'm off for my walk.
Okay.
Good to see you again, Hella.
Yeah.
Stay in
Come back
touch.
to sunny California.
You look good. You look good in Southern
Yeah,
California.
I feel good. Did I tell you Jen said your daffodils are out on Grizzly Peak?
Oh, yeah, you know, those daffodils were something that I got from, it was sort of a 9/11 thing down at Union Square. They were giving out daffodils to plant all around New York, and I sort of cheated, and I took them to Berkeley. That's what those are.
Cheated. You're not supposed to bring daffodils to California.
No. It was
Because-
it was the New Yorkers were given daffodils to sort of honor 9/11. But you're supposed to plant them in New York. But I planted mine in Berkeley. So that's good. Take a picture of them if you
Bring a
can.
little New York to Berkeley.
Exactly. Take a picture of them if you can, okay? If it's easy.
More later.
Okay, bye, Hella.
Say hi to your brother, Alan.
I will. Good to see you. Come to New York to
Okay.
do some
Good
fashion
to see
stuff.
you. Take care.
Okay. You're gonna want to interview this next guy. who's
Okay, bye. Somebody's going to be coming
Bye.
up that Alan says I'm going to want to be interviewed.
Yeah.